Are you nervous about going into the holidays? Are you worried that you're going to overeat and derail your whole plan? I have 3 practical tips that I think are going to really help you, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chew here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is a program that was developed by Dr. John McDougall, and I will leave a link to his book in the description box below. On my channel, you'll find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. And if you're new to this way of eating or feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group, and I will leave a link to that in the description box below. This video is being posted on November 30th, which means there's about 3 weeks till Christmas. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving holiday, and now we're moving on to Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you do celebrate. And sometimes this holiday can be a little bit more overwhelming, intimidating. You might have a lot of holiday parties that you need to go to, work potlucks, family gatherings. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to be tempted, to be challenged. So I've got some 3 tips for you that I think will help you out. So tip number 1 is have a plan. And by having a plan, I mean a realistic plan. One that is reasonable and doable for you. If you make a plan that says, okay, I'm going to be 100% no oil, plant-based, I'm not going to have any desserts, that's not really realistic. I mean, that's great if you can do it, but you want to give yourself a little grace here, a little forgiveness that's built into your plan. The thing is, whatever your plan is, you want to make a plan that you're able to stick to. You don't want to say, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and then you come to a party and everything goes out the window. Let's say part of your plan is, I'm not going to have any desserts during the holidays. And then you go to a party and somebody made a beautiful whole food plant-based dessert, and you decide that you're going to have a piece of that or you're going to have a bite of that, and then you feel like you failed your whole plan. So part of my plan for the holidays is to maintain my current weight. I'm not going to try to lose weight, but I definitely don't want to gain weight. So I just want to maintain what I have. And I know that I'll probably be having something with oil in it. I know I'm for sure going to be having desserts. So that's going to be in my plan. Then you want to add in your plan, what are your non-negotiables? What are you willing not to budge on? And for me, it is, I will be 100% plant-based. Being an ethical vegan, I don't want any animal products, any dairy, any eggs, anything like that. So that's real easy for me to stick to, not a problem. Also, I'm going to be 100% gluten-free because I have celiacs. So that's just not healthy for me to have any gluten. So being gluten-free, that's easy for me at this point. So those are my 2 non-negotiables, and yours are going to look different. So you just pick your non-negotiables, something that you know without a doubt, whatever anybody says or does or puts in front of you, you're not going to budge on it. The main takeaway here is that you're going to make a plan that you can stick to. If you say, I'm going to have 2 desserts at every party I go to, great, that's your plan. But you don't want to get to the party and then you have 3 desserts and then you feel bad, you feel shame, you feel guilt. You just don't want to change it the day of, because then that can derail you. Then you might throw everything out the window. So make a plan and then just stick to it. Tip number 2, be prepared. So you want to continue with your 50-50 plate, eating your whole food plant-based starches, eating your non-starchy vegetables, eating till you're comfortably full. You want to do that on every other day. You just want to stay the course through the holidays, except for your plan that you made up at parties or family gatherings that you decided on. But all the rest of the time, you're going to be Starch Solution compliant. And when you do go to a gathering, eat before you go and bring a dish to share. Don't assume that there's going to be something for you to eat there, because most likely there is not. And you're just setting yourself up for failure if you say, oh, I'm just going to go to the party and I'll figure it out. I'm sure there'll be something there I can eat, and then you go and there's nothing you can eat. Either you'll eat something you don't want to, or you'll be starving. So those are 2 not very good options. Don't expect the host or the hostess to make special allowances for you, that they're going to make something special for you. I don't ever expect that. I take care of myself and things go a lot more smoothly. I'm not disappointed. I feel satisfied. The host or the hostess doesn't feel bad because they don't have anything for me to eat. So for me, I always eat before I go, and then I bring an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. And if I don't know the person, or if it's the first time I'm going to be going to their house, I just let them know, you know, I have special dietary needs and I'll be bringing an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. I hope that's okay with you. I'll bring enough for everyone to share. 99% of the time, they're okay with that. So just have the conversation up front, get it out of the way, and then everyone's on the same page. Tip number 3, how to deal with negative comments. You may have to explain the way you eat to some people at the gathering that wonder why you're eating a certain way. For me, I just explain briefly about the Starch Solution, and I tell them it seems to be working for me. That way you're not putting them on the defensive. Sometimes when you're trying to improve your health and lose weight, others may feel threatened by that. And then they feel the need to defend the way they eat. I always just smile and say, that's great. I'm glad that's working for you. But for me, this is working for me. And then change the subject and move on. Unless they're interested and they want more information. And most of the time that works. So those are my 3 tips for the holiday season. So as I said earlier, this video is posting on November 30th, which leaves us about 3 weeks to Christmas. And I'm going to do my back to basics. And if you'd like to join me, feel free. And what that means is I'm gonna just continue with my 50-50 plate. I'm gonna continue with whole food, plant-based starches. I'm gonna eat till I'm comfortably full. I will bring an appetizer, entree, and a dessert to any gathering I'm going to. And I will enjoy my family and friends and remember what the season's all about. I'm not gonna focus on food. I'm gonna focus on experiences, time together. I'm still gonna go to the gym 3 days a week. I'm still gonna walk on my lunch break. I'm gonna continue all those habits because remaining consistent is the key. So for me, all that is doable and realistic. And your plan may not look like my plan. You come up with a plan that works for you. And if you're having some struggles, some challenges, bring it to the Facebook group for support. Or you could always send me a DM. And if you don't know what my back to basics is, I'll leave a link to that video up here or over here. And if holidays are a trigger for you, I will also link my video on emotional eating and the holidays, and I will link that up one of these 2 places. And just know sometimes you can do all the right things and things can go wrong. Please don't be too hard on yourself, and just know that it's a process. It's about progress, not perfection. I've been doing this for a long time, so I have a lot more tools in place. And if this is brand new to you, baby steps. I hope you have a happy and healthy holiday season. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. You can follow me on Instagram. And if you want to join our Facebook group, then I will leave a link in the description box below. Until next time, thank you. Oh my God. Okay. Not sure what is happening with my hair, but we're just gonna go with it. I have 3 practical tips. I have 3 practical tips. Oh my God. Hi, Debbie Chu here. There I go again. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my couch. I don't know. Okay.